You gonna come see me then? Hi, today we're going to be filming a what I eat in a day. Anything that passes my lips today, I'm going to film it and let you know what I'm eating. So I haven't really planned exactly what I'm going to be eating. I just thought I'd keep it authentic. Just for some context, it's a Sunday, so it's about the fattest day you're going to see of me eating wise. It's the one day of the week that I have with Louis when we're both off work. So it's going to be, we're going to eat. Basically, that's what we love to do pretty much the most in the world, so we're going to eat some nice food. And first things first, I'm hungry, so let's make some breakfast. So, breakfast, we're going to have a cooked breakfast. Lastly, we're going to have a tofu scramble. So, if you're going to do this and try and emulate this breakfast, can I recommend that you use cauldron tofu instead of tofu? Just because it's a bit more moist, and this one's, I think it's already been pressed. It's just that bit more firm and a bit less moisture, and it's not as good, if you ask me, texture-wise for a tofu scramble. The other thing is, when I have any meal, I really like to have one of every colour, like I like to eat the rainbow. So it's pleasing to the eye, and I know that it's good for me because you get different nutrients from different coloured foods. So I've got some red. Normally I'd have more tomatoes in this, but I don't know what happened to all my tomatoes. And so we're going to have some red pepper as well, so sweet red pepper and tomatoes. And then we're going to have some mushrooms, which are my absolute new favourite. I used to hate mushrooms, but I am addicted to them now. They have to be cooked a certain way. I do not like slimy mushrooms. I do not like big chunks of mushroom. I like thin, crispy, chewy, sticky mushrooms, and that's what we're going to have today. Avocado, because if you cut me, I bleed avocado. We always have avocado. And chopped spinach. One of my favourite things to have in my bit of green is chopped spinach, and at the weekend we just go that little bit more indulgent, and we add a bit of this. It's like a boursin alternative, so it's like a cream cheese with garlic and herbs in. We add like the tiniest little bit, but it really makes a difference, and it just makes the spinach sing, and it's so delicious. Then my trusty Richmond sausages. I think that we are powered by Richmond sausages. Like, if I don't get a sponsorship deal from Richmond, then I don't know what's going on with my life, because I literally eat these all the time. Love a sausage in our cooked breakfast. Like, these sausages are the best ones. The macros are pretty good as well. They're only 132 calories for two, and you get 8 grams of protein. Yeah, my favourites used to be Linton McCartney's, but these ones just have nailed it texture-wise, and they're really quick and easy to cook in the air fryer as well. So today's going to be another advert for the joy that is the air fryer, because it just makes everything so easy, but you'll see when I make my breakfast. Then we've got some beans. Now, everyone's had beans, everyone's cooked beans, but the trick we found is you don't need to add anything fancy, nothing special, but just reduce them down for forever, and so they go all gooey. So much nicer than just chucking it in the microwave and then letting all the tomato juice just roam free all over your plate. Like, it makes such a difference. Then we're going to be having some fresh basil from the garden, probably some garlic throughout because we are garlic lovers, and obviously salt, pepper, etc, etc. So I'm going to make this now. I can't wait to eat it because I'm really hungry, and I hope that you enjoy watching me make it. Okay, so as you'll have seen when I was chopping up that the big sweet red pepper, I actually had loads of seeds left behind and it just got my sort of green fingers tingling. So I thought, oh, I could plant these and see what happens, because I had some really good success recently by planting tomato slices, and then the tomato seedlings have grown from that, and I've got so many tomato plants now. I might actually sow these today and see what happens. I think what we're going to do now is head to B&Q. We're going to get some more of these little plate things that sit underneath the pot so that we can have some more stuff growing in the conservatory. That pot, that thing, get. Okay, so Sunday is our only day to do stuff together, and as it so often does, the day has kind of run away with us. So lunch today is a petrol station stop. So I've had half a samosa, who is enjoying the other half, from M&S, which is one of our favourites. And then he's also bought us each a grab bag of prawn cocktail, which looks like it's about 1 billion calories. So I might skip that. And then what else did you get? What's this? I'm pretty sure these aren't vegan, you know. Did you check this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
I'm starting the ending now.
These are... No, they're not vegan. They've got gelatine in.
Really?
These are not vegan. I knew it. So, I'm just going to basically add up what I've had for breakfast, add it to my samosa, and then see if I'm going to allow myself the luxury of the prawn cocktail. But we are on our way back from B&Q because we seem to just go to B&Q every weekend. It's just the thing we do. We just stopped off at our old house to pick up the jet wash from Louie's best friend who lives there, and I've had half a samosa, and I've decided I am going to afford myself the luxury of a grab bag of prawn cocktail. So I said it would be authentic, and it's authentic. So that's what we eat. Sometimes we have petrol station lunches. I'm sure you do too. Nice nutritious lunch of prawn cocktail crisps and a vegetable samosa, but dinner will be delicious and nutritious, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Hello, welcome to my little greenhouse. I thought may as well just do something with the seeds. I think you're meant to sow pepper seeds from February to April, certainly much earlier in the year than this, but they're just going to go in the bin, so we can try. I need a seedling tray, I'm going to fill it with compost, and then I'll poke a little hole like 1.5 centimetres deep, put a couple of these in just in case one of them doesn't germinate, and then see what happens. I'm just going to go do my thing now. This feels like a magic wand. I feel like bippity boppity boo. Anyway, that's definitely not the tune, so I'm going to cut that out. Okay, so I've got mucky hands, but that's just what happens in gardening. So now I'm going to take my chopstick and I'm just going to poke a little hole. I think I'll do like 2 or 3 in each one, and then just hope that most of them, like each spot will have one that germinates. So I've dropped all the seeds in. I'm just going to lightly cover the holes. I don't want them to have to work too hard to like get through the soil. I didn't need as many holes as I poked, so some of them are going to have 1 in, some will have 2 and some will have 3. With a bit more forethought, probably could have avoided that, but not my style. So they're ready to go, so I'm just going to pop them up on that shelf where you are, and that's it. Bob's your Auntie Jane. We're done. We're just getting set up, ready to show you what we're going to have for dinner. We're going to have Mapo Tofu. I'm actually personally starving. Hello Dave. Hello Donald. Nice of you to join us for this video. Hi, so it's dinner time, so we're going to make Mapo Tofu, which is one of the dishes that we have probably a couple of times a week. It's one of these ones that it's just so quick, like, you know when you both just can't be bothered? This is a saving grace in those scenarios because it's so quick, so easy, and it's actually pretty good for you. I will talk you through it and then I'll make it. So I don't know if anyone's had Mapo Tofu before, but you can get it at the Chinese restaurant, and it's basically like beef mince, tofu, a really amazing sauce, and then peas. So I've never actually had it at the Chinese restaurant before because it never really appealed to me. But when Louis saw this in the Chinese supermarket, he was like, oh my god, have you had this? You've got to try it. What I normally do is I use half of one of these. So this is the instance when I would recommend using tofu, because you want like a nice firm tofu. If your tofu isn't that firm, what I'd recommend is you press it. So now it's time to weigh our tofu. I've done a classic me, and my scales are over there, so bear with me 1 sec. Okay, I have scales, I have a knife. Half a pack of this is 140 grams, and that serves 2 people, and that's a generous portion. So that's 147 grams, and I'm fine with that. I'm absolutely fine with that. So I want my tofu to be into little tiny cubes. You want them to be, I'd say, about 1 centimetre by 1 centimetre. This is a classic example of like a really good Chinese fakeaway. We love a fakeaway in this house because it keeps temptation at bay. So we have our tofu chopped up like this. Then all we're going to do is basically, once you've got your chopped tofu, mince, then add in your peas. You want this in there for about a minute, this in there for a further minute, add this in, add a tablespoon of this. So this is fermented black beans. We love these. These are not something you pick up in just every old supermarket, but you get these in any sort of Chinese supermarket. You can't really even describe the taste. They've got like an umami taste. They just give everything a really nice taste. It adds a really like nice depth of flavour that I recommend adding to anything. But anyway, I will start making it now so you can see exactly how quick and how easy it is to make. So we put a bit of a pause on dinner. Louis decided he wanted to go on a run and he didn't want to eat, obviously, just before going. So we're going to have it when he comes back. And then because he's going on a run, I then felt like I should probably do a run. I hate running outside. I hate running full stop. But we have got a treadmill in the garage, so I've decided I'll just have a quick go on there. And I haven't actually done any exercise since before my birthday, so this could be fun. But yeah, I'm just gonna get some liquid, get on the treadmill, and then he'll come back and I'll be free from my misery and we can eat. Okay. So I'm in the garage on the treadmill watching Queer Eye. This is me for the next 20-30 minutes. Still going. I just wanted you to know that in the last video it was going so slowly, and I don't go that slowly. I do actually run. Bye. I'm done. David's still very present. Donald is still here. My fringe is no more. But I did 25 minutes and I ran about 2 miles because girl ain't fast, but I haven't run in ages and that was much easier than I thought it was going to be. I think running on a treadmill is just so much easier than running outside in the ground. On the ground. It's much easier. So yeah, I'm pleased about that. I'm going to try and get on here 3 times this week is my goal. And I'm going to do 2 miles. I've done 2 miles. Next one I want to do 3 miles. And then I want to do 4. So we've changed bowls, you might notice. That's because obviously we both went on a run and the food went cold. And I'm not sure if we can put those coconut bowls in the microwave. Anyway, just a quick update. This is delicious. It's always delicious. And I'm always surprised at just how delicious it is. I think that's going to be it for food today though, because this is a big portion. Like, I asked Louis how much of everything to put in, and when I've made it before, I've definitely made smaller portions. Like, this is a Louis portion. But yeah, it's delicious. That's it for this week, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It was really nice to have you along for the ride of what I eat in a day. I actually really enjoyed filming this video, so do let me know if you enjoyed watching it, and I'd love to do more. I was thinking more in sort of different contexts, so what I eat in a day working from home, what I eat in a day out and about in the office, etc, etc. Please do come back next week, and also if you're picking up on any kind of slight differences in style on these videos, which there are, hopefully you can give me some feedback, because I'm actually testing a few things out, trying to see what sticks. So I'd really welcome any ideas or feedback or anything that you've got to say on the matter. If you care enough, please share the videos, let people know that you're watching, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next week. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for that.
What did I do? It's supposed to be a chest mount.
He's just turned the engine on.
Being a regime.
Are you filming me?
No. When do you want me to film?
Now.
Okay, I'm filming you.